All right, good morning, everyone. We are live Sunday, this Memorial Day weekend. So no equipment needed for this flow. I am gonna use some of my ankle weights for a sideline series, but you will definitely get the burn without, so don't feel like you're missing out. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start standing at the back of my mat. Let's root those feet down. Let's inhale, grow tall. Exhale, swan dive for those toes. Maybe shake the head no or yes. Let's bend the left knee, plant the left hand, lift that right arm up, look up towards that right arm. Come through center, bend that right knee, set that right hand down, open out to the left. Come through center. Let's walk it out to a down dog. Maybe your first of the day. Check in with your body. I'm gonna hinge forward into that plank. So again, just check in here. That neck is long in line with your spine. Hips are right in line with those shoulders. So no sagging the hips, no pucking the hips. All right, walk it back. Round all the way back up. Let's do 2 more plank walkouts. So inhale, grow tall. Exhale, swan dive for those toes. Walk it out to that straight arm plank. Pressing through the knuckles, through the fingertips, through the palms. Walk it back. Round up 1 vertebra at a time. So head is last to lift. 1 more. Take a nice inhale, exhale. With your plank, walk it back. Round it up. All right, let's start with those heels together, toes apart, so that little V shape. So 3 to 5 inches between those big toes. From here, let's just lift and lower those heels. Squeeze through the inner thighs. Lift and lower. Again, checking in with that body. Two. 1, keep them lifted if you can. Let's stack those arms into those genie arms. Relax the shoulders. From here, sink down and up. So think of your spine gliding along a wall. So booty's not popping out behind you, tailbone's going straight down. If you didn't stretch before this class like me, maybe you're cracking and popping. If you know me, you know I'm not a morning person. So this is bed head. Squeeze those inner thighs, lower and lift. Squeeze. Switch those arms. Opposite arm on top. 2 and 1. Set those heels down. Step out wide, so like a sumo squat. Still a turnout, toes face out, heels face in. From here, I'm just gonna bring my fingertips to the nape of my neck. So lower and lift. So think about that same squeeze coming from those inner thighs. Your heels just are not connected to help you get there. Inhale, exhale. Squeezing the seat at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down there. Let's tip over to the right. Come through center. Tip to the left. Coming through center. Side to side. See if you can sink down another inch. Sink down another inch. Last one on each side. And 1. Stand it up. Shake out those legs. Now, let's plant hip distance apart, parallel. Arms go straight out in front of you, so palms face the floor. Actively inactive here. So squat, regular squat, booty goes behind you. Press the arms back. So maybe you need to get the motion down before you add in the arms. Squeeze through those triceps. But they're still active as they're straight out in front of you. Drive through those heels. Make sure those knees are not going past the toes. They're just going right to about mid-foot. 4 more before we add on. 3, 2. Last one. As I come up, I'm going to bring my right hand to my left leg. Leg is straight. Squat down. Switch it out. Left hand, right foot. 2, 2, 1, 1. Beautiful. So arms can go straight back out. Let's just squat down and come all the way to our bottom. So from here, I'm just gonna plant my feet. So legs can be together, hip distance, whichever you prefer. So they're planted. Extend those arms straight out. Palms can face each other or they face down, whichever you prefer. So sitting up nice and tall, and then I'm gonna scoop into that C curve, that C scoop. Getting to those abs right away. So I'm just gonna go back so that my low back touches. Exhale, come up. So back, low back touches. Exhale, come up. Maybe sit up nice and tall at the top. Starting from there. Scoop. Tap. Exhale, come up. Keep those feet down. Core here, no momentum. So it's a slow, controlled movement. Now let's go down and touch low back, mid back, and then come up. Low back, mid back, then come up. Last 2. Last 1. Now, scoop as deep as you can where you can hold it. So we're going to hold in this deep C scoop right through here. Belly button's pressing to the spine. From here, we're just going to lift our arms up slowly, slowly lower them down. So almost like we're on our short box on our reformer. We have that dowel. We do this one a lot. Lift and lower. Make sure those shoulders aren't shrugging up. Relax them down the back. 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms up, back an inch, up an inch. Let that exhale guide you. Sit up nice and tall. Interlace the fingers together. Send those arms straight out. Scoop into that C curve. So go back as low as you can. Twist to the right. Coming through center, staying low. Twist to the left. Center, right, center, left. Three, 2, 1, and 1. Sitting on up. All right, so from here, I'm just gonna lie flat down on my back, bringing those legs to a tabletop, so that 90-degree angle at the knee joint. So from here, press that belly button into the spine, press that spine into the mat. We're just gonna hinge that right leg from the hip, so 90-degree angle at the knee joint. And then switch for the left. So your range of motion might be different. Maybe you touch the floor, maybe you don't. But you're not moving this angle, this 90-degree angle at the knee joint. To hinge from the hip. You can rest your head. You can keep it lifted if you want more. All right, now both legs together. Move as one unit. Try not to swing here. Slow down, slow up. Three, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. From here, straighten those legs. My right leg's gonna lower just to my point of control. My right leg stays there. Only my left leg comes to meet it. Left leg comes back. Let those legs get shaky. Get them as straight as you can. If you want more, you can always add that chest lift up. Three, 2, 1. Left leg stays there, right leg only now. My legs are getting shaky. Two, 1, hug it in. All right, both legs straight up. Let's rest our head for this one. Arms come down by your side. Let's lower down to the ground. Flex the feet, separate them so they're about a foot apart, maybe a little more. Then I'm gonna lift them up, lift my low back, mid back, tap those legs overhead. So roll over. From here, walk those feet together and then round down 1 vertebra at a time. So those abs control the down. All the way down, separate your feet, flex them, lift them up and over. Walk your feet together, round down. Slow and with control. One more like this. Now let's reverse it. So feet together, overhead, walk them apart, round down. 2, and 1. This one we're going to go into full shoulder stand, so you can always bring your hands to the small of your back. Bring those legs together like they are one leg. So try to see your feet are in line with your eyes. So holding this, maybe you call it candlestick position. So good for the body. Saving space between the chin and the chest. When you're ready, round down, keeping those toes right in your vision. So abs lower you down. Beautiful. Hug the knees in. Rock up to sitting. From here, let's do some rocking and rolling. So I'm going to C-curve still, and I'm also going to curve my forehead towards my knees. I'm going to glue my elbows to my knees. Chin is tucked. I'm going to rock back, rock up, trying to keep those elbows on the knees. Rock back. Use that exhale to come up. Inhale. Exhale. Trying not to let the head touch. Trying not to let the feet touch when you come up. Now we're going to add on. As I come up, I'm going to come into that boat pose or full teaser. Rock back. Pop into that boat or that teaser if you want to challenge. Last two. Last one, we're going to come all the way to standing. So I'm going to plant my feet, lift on up. Beautiful work, you guys. All right, from here, take that deep inhale. Let's take a side stretch, actually. Grab that left wrist with the right hand. Open up that side body. Coming back through center, opposite wrist, opposite hand. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, swan dive. Walk it out to a plank. So check in with your body. Hips aren't sagging, they're not lifting. Gaze is a few inches in front of your fingertips. From here, float your right foot, flex it. If this is too much, you can always set it back down. So just my left foot is on the ground. My back is flat, so don't lift it so high that your back's arching. From here, I'm just gonna flex and point both feet. So that left foot's rocking me forward, rocking me back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out, left foot now. So flexing and pointing, that right foot is rocking you forward. You can always use both feet down on the mat. Challenge yourself today. 4, 3, so much shoulder work. 2, 1, set it down. Lift those hips down, dog. All right, from here, we're just gonna lift that right foot again. From here, we're just gonna lower down into a push-up position while bringing that right knee to the right elbow. Send it back, three-legged dog. So hinge forward, plank, bring that knee to elbow, hold, maybe add in that push-up, send it back. 3, on this side. 2, and 1. Opposite side now. So bring that knee to elbow, push up, send it back up, tall, three-legged dog. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a child's pose, roll out those wrists. All right, come to all 4, get a cat-cow in, move that spine. Maybe it feels like a nice ab stretch. We have one more plank to do. One more plank series, I should say, before we do side planks later, that is. So, straight arm plank. From here, I'm gonna rock back, bend my knees, and then you can either step or hop. So look towards your hands, step or hop, outside side of your hands. Bring your hands to heart center. So you're in that low Buddha squat. Squeeze the glutes, stand up. Squat down, plant the hands, step or jump those feet back. Same thing. So rock back, gaze in between those hands, jump or step. Jumping's not your thing. Lift up. All right, you guys, ready? So, moving at your own pace. We're just gonna do a handful here. So, stepping or jumping. You wanted to get that heart rate up some. Squeeze those glutes to lift. Lower, plant the hands, jump or step, rock, and up. I'm gonna do 2 more. And 1. All right, great job, you guys. From here, squat it down all the way to your bottom. Bring those knees in. From here, roll back onto your back again. Plant those feet. Going into some bridge work. Arms down by your side. If you want to challenge yourself, lift your heels, but keep your toes planted. From here, curl up. Ribs are knitted, so abs are pulled in. Ribs aren't flaring open at the top. From here, let's just lower an inch, lift an inch. Let that heart rate come down. Triceps are actively pressing into that mat, actively inactive. Lower an inch, lift an inch. 2, 1. If you want, you can always rest those heels if you're not up for the challenge today. Otherwise, keep the heels lifted. Bring that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Lower down just so that knee's in line with the other knee. Lift it right back up. Lower and lift. Keeping those hips level as possible. Legs are parallel. 2 and 1. Now little lift up and down in the hips. 3, 2, 1. Now flex that right foot. Let it go out to the side a couple inches. Pull it across the body. Out to the side, cross the body. Keep the control. 2 and 1. Keep that foot up. Now from here, just set the left heel down if it's up and lift it. Lower and lift that left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips an inch. Set the foot down and lower down. All right, right into the left side. Take that deep inhale, exhale, peel those hips up. Left leg comes up, lower down, just so that knee's in line with the right knee. Lift it up. You can always come onto the ball of the right foot. Heel can be lifted. Collarbone is wide. All right, now hips lift an inch, lower an inch. My right leg is getting shaky. 2, 1. Flex the left foot out to the side, across the body. That inner and outer thigh is working. 3, 2, and 1. Last thing here on this set, lift and lower that right heel. 3, 2, 1. Set that left heel down, lift the hips, and lower. Great work, you guys. Last set of bridging. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. Lift up. Just hold this figure 4. Maybe you want to pulse. Maybe you just hold it. Lower down. Switch sides. And lower down. Great work. Hug those knees in. Rock up to sitting. Maybe grab a drink of water. I'm going to put on my ankle weights, but trust me, you'll feel a burn if you don't use. You guys, I just vacuumed in here yesterday, and I still am getting fur everywhere. The shedding season is killing me. All right, so I'm just gonna lie all the way on my side. So hold your head with your hand or lie your ear on your bicep. So we're gonna do both sides. Doesn't matter where you start. I'm on my left side. So everything's nice in line from here. I'm gonna use that top hand just to kind of balance me. But abs are pulled in, obliques are balancing us. Lift that top leg and set it down. Lift and lower. Maybe a point to lift, flex to lower. Three, 2, and 1. Lower it down just so that that foot is right in line with that hip. So it's still hovering. From here, that bottom leg meets to the top, bottom leg goes back down. Lift and lower. So I do this one all the time. That's why I wanted just a little extra weight without being able to use the reformers or the gym. This side series is always a go-to. I've been working on my push-ups too. Always, always my weakness. 2, 1. All right, now both legs together. Lower and lift. A lot of oblique work. Oops, gotta keep my hand down. A lot of glutes, side glutes. So don't go up so high that you lose this length in your body. You still have length in your side body. And it's not a swing, it's a slow lift. 3, 2, 1. All right, beautiful. From there, bend the knees. So knees are in line with those hips. Your bottom is a little bit behind your shoulders. From here, we're taking into those clamshells. My heels stay glued together, my toes come apart. Now I'm gonna bring the heel with the rest of the leg. Lift and lower. Two, 1. Find that hip height level with the leg. From there, we're gonna draw those big circles, keeping that 90-degree angle at the knee joint. That hip is stacked right on top of the bottom hip, so it's not opening up to the ceiling. and then reverse it. Keep breathing. Relax any tension in your neck or jaw. All right, so now knees in line with hip. From the knee to the hip, that part of the leg doesn't move. I'm just gonna straighten, elongate my leg, bend at the knee. Burning. Doesn't look like much, but it burns. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Lower that leg down. So bottom leg is still bent. Let me click this off on my screen. I can't tell if it's affecting the video. Okay. So that leg's long. Flex the foot, lift and lower. Slow lift, slow lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yikes. So now, point those toes, that top leg, draw little circles about the size of a dinner plate. And then reverse. Oh my gosh, okay. Flip it on over to the other side. So you can hold your head or rest your ear on your bicep. Arm is long. Booty is a little bit behind those shoulders. Oh no, I lied. Legs are straight. Lift that top leg and lower. Maybe you point to lift, flex to lower. The toddler's watching cartoons in the other room. Keep her distracted. She would be climbing all over me if she could, trust me. All right, now lower down. Foot stays right in line with that hip. Bottom leg comes to meet. Bottom leg lowers. Three, 2, 1. Both legs stay up. Both legs lower together as one unit. Lift and lower. Two and 1. Bend those knees now. Clamshell, so heels stay glued. Toes come apart. Two, 1. Then the heel comes with the rest of the leg. Three, 2, 1. Now it's at hip height. From there, draw those circles, keeping that 90-degree angle at the knee joint. And then reverse. All right, knee is right at hip height. Knee to the hip doesn't move, just straighten that knee and bend it. Elongate that leg and bend. 3, 2, 1. Set it down long in front of you so that top leg is long, bottom leg stays where it was. Lift and lower, foot is flexed. 4, 3, a lot of outer thigh, so much side glute, obliques. 2 and 1. Point the toes, draw those circles the size of a dinner plate with control. Top hip stays stacked, don't let it flare open. And then reverse. Great job, you guys. Roll onto all fours. From here, I'm just gonna lift that leg out to this side like a fire hydrant. So hips are square to start. And then I'm gonna elongate that leg, that hip opens out. I'm gonna gaze at those toes back there. Lower back down. Start over. Lift, elongate, bring it back in. Gaze forward, gaze back. I'm worried my phone is gonna die, you guys. Let's at least get even in case it does. 5, 4, back is flat, shoulders are relaxed. 2, 1, switch sides, 10 on this other side. Back is flat. Gaze forward as your knee is down, and then as you elongate it, shift that gaze back, reach long through those toes. Concentrate where you want to feel the squeeze through those glutes. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Take a child's pose. Roll out those wrists. Let's get in some side planks and a tiny bit of upper body. So I'm on all fours. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, down dog. From here, shift forward into high plank. From here, put your weight into your left hand, swivel open to the right, so toes face that way. If side plank is not happening today, you can always set that bottom or that inside leg knee down. So if not, from here, let's bring that top elbow, top knee together, crunch, lengthen it long. Great, you guys got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not done. Bring those fingertips to the nape of the neck. So elbows high, twist, bringing that elbow towards the floor, twist that elbow to the sky. Last 5, shoulders so strong and stable. You can always come onto that forearm. 2, and 1. Set that hand down, regular plank. Take it right on over to the other side. So knee to elbow, 6, 5. Rest that knee if you have to. That top hip isn't opening up to the ceiling like mine's trying to do right now. 3, 2, 1. Fingertips to the nape of the neck, elbow high. Twist, elbow towards the ground. Twist it open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that hand down, regular plank, maybe a child's pose. Roll out your wrist. We have 2 more sets of side plank. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, down dog, full plank. So you can always come onto your forearms, always an option. Shift the weight to the left, open out to the right. So we're actually gonna try something called fallen triangle. I'm gonna try it with you guys. So that top leg, if this isn't happening today, just hold regular plank. If you wanna challenge it, that top leg, bend it in so that knee's bent, rotate through regular plank, and then switch sides. So left arm comes up, set that leg that was on top down on the ground. And then same thing, bring it through center and back to the other side. Let's just do 2 more on this side. 2. Last 1. So much balance. All right, now let's do the other side. So we're already up on that side, so bend that knee in, come through center, extend it out, fall in triangle. 2 more. I'm like moving everywhere. Last one. Come through center, down dog, or child's pose. All right, last thing, we just have hip dips, side plank. So let's do our forearms if you're not already there. So open out to the right, lower the hips, lift the hips. Just your range of motion. It can be small. You can always keep that bottom knee down. Keep that shoulder safe. So shoulder is not rocking and rolling. 3, 2, 1. Press up, straight arm plank. Come down to the forearms and switch to the other side. Lower and lift. Neck is long in line with your spine. Mine was probably just kinked on that last set. I was not checking in. 3, 2, 1. Come through center. Let's just hold a regular plank for fun. I know Mary would appreciate that. My plank queen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down on your tummy. Lengthen those arms straight out, legs straight out. So a little extra rotation maybe feels good. Toes face out, heels face in, nothing crazy. From here, lift the chest with the head and the arms and lower. Only if it feels okay, maybe lift the thighs at the same time too. So you're in a superwoman or superman and lower. If it doesn't feel good, maybe keep the thighs down. Keep the spine long. Root down, anchor through your pubic bone and your hip bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there, start swimming. We need this to reverse all of that sitting. 5, 4, swim faster. 3, 2, 1. Rest on the legs. Plant those hands right under the shoulders. Let's bend at the knees so feet come towards the ceiling. They can be glued together or apart. From here, just come up for those push-ups. So you always have the option to come to a full push-up. I'm not going there today, but please do if you want to challenge yourself. We have 10. Your own count. If I was counting, I'd probably lose track with you guys anyways. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's bring those fingers together for that triangle shape. Put a little more emphasis on those triceps. Same thing, 10. These ones are my weakness. 3, 2, neck is long in line with the spine. 1, great work, you guys. Come up, kneeling. Let's just do a little thigh stretch. Arms go straight out. They face the floor or face each other. Hinge back, hinge up, use the abs and glutes. Hinge and up. 2, last one, hold it back there. Look right, look center, look left, center, come forward. Come sitting on your bottom. Plant those feet. Fingertips can face your feet or they can face out to the side. Whatever feels comfortable on your wrist. From here, lift up to that tabletop bridge. From there, I'm gonna bring my left hand to my right foot, sit it down. Tap those toes, opposite side, alternating Back and forth. Go at your own pace. Try not to lose your balance like me. One and one. Now reverse plank. So walk those legs out. Open up that chest. Maybe roll off the neck here. All right, from here, plant those feet again. Let's try to go for that tendon stretch, just like as if we were on the reformer. So from here, sweep those legs straight, bottom goes behind you. Try not to touch the mat, and bring it forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Last thing, let's do some tricep dips. 2, 1. Set it down. Great work, you guys. I'm afraid if we keep going, my phone might die. Forgot to charge it. So we miss you guys. Can't wait to see you again. All right. Happy Memorial Day. I'm so out of breath. Can you tell? All right. Let's see, actually. We burned 322 calories, though. And I forgot to start my watch until after warm-up. All right. Oh, you want to come say hi? Come here, Angel. Come say hi. There's no one there. You can just see yourself. Say hi. No? Okay. Bye. We miss you. No kisses either? You don't know who you're talking to.